Start right on the downbeat. I'm going to ask the drummer. I'm going to ask him to give me. I'm going to give you 1 and 2, and then I want you to do on your toms 3 and 4, and then with the top of 2. Okay. Here we go. Ready? And 1, 2. Double sticks, two snores, like bam, 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 bam at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. If you had one of these, that would be up there.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Ready? And 1, 2. I'm not going to go like this. I'm not going to go like that because, as I think you said, Jordan, the last time. Go ahead, Jordan. Share what you said with them.
When you're playing like a groove tune like this, you don't need to stand out there and conduct every beat of every measure because we're already playing the time and it kind of gets annoying. So.
Yeah, and again, and I was talking about, for me, the bass player's a timekeeper. That just keeps it and just is there. So, and as he said too, the last time it's like, then all of a sudden they might lose something because they're doing something else and he's like, oh, should I get faster or should we be, if they drop a beat, now we're on beat 2. I mean, I've watched people in competition and they're on 3 when they should be on 1 with their hands in the back because they're freaking out, you know, and I'm like, okay, just let them, these guys aren't gonna mess that up, okay?
Yeah, and then sometimes when you conduct, like, if you conduct vigorously, sometimes that makes me think you want to go faster when you don't actually want to. So once you set the tempo, just let us do it.
Right. And wouldn't you say that if you were 17 too?
Probably.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a jazz band, when you were like in
Yeah.
high schools, they didn't conduct every beat.
Right, no.
Right,
If
exactly.
anything, they just snap on 2 and 4.
Right, exactly. Just kind of get the groove going. Okay, good. Okay, so this time I want you to give me a little more choking at the introduction, a little more busyness, a little bit more there, and I want you to give me a little bit more aggressive in those first 4 bars, even if it's out of style. Just give me some. Okay. Okay. Just make it happen. There we go. This time I want you to just kick on in on the end of 3 to 4. 1, 2, 3. Get it up. Okay. Here we go. Ready? And 1, 2, 3. They just know what to do. Now you would say, oh yeah, they're adults, but they're also, it just might take a little longer, but you can absolutely do that with 16 and 17-year-olds. They understand what their role is and what they can kind of do with it. Okay, we're going to keep playing, and then I'm going to talk to Jordan about how he plays his quarter notes, okay? So, and again, he should know the end of 3, and if he doesn't, not he, but your drummer, then you'd go, I want 1, 2, ba-digga-digga-dum. And it's like, he's like, what's ba-digga-digga-dum? I go, let's kind of mess it up and give some options, you know, 1, 2, ba-digga, oh, no, I like a little more 4 time. Oh, no, that kind of sounded like a polka band. Can you give me a little more rock and roll? Anything like that, it doesn't matter. And they're like, okay, you know, and I would say polka band, and then he'd laugh, but at least they didn't know what to do. You know, it's like a boom, chick, boom, chick, boom, chick, boom. Okay, so this time I want you to go to like a 2-beat, like a really corny 2-beat after the introduction. Like a boom, chick, boom, chick, boom, chick. Okay? Okay, good. And everybody else, you're going to choke big, and then I'll talk to you about your quarter notes in a minute. Okay? Ready? Same kind of kick in. Ready? And 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. But you know, on the bridge, that might be fun. That might be fun. Understand. If you had another color going on, if you had something else that was like that was happening that was a little bit richer, then you'd have that little quality to it. Okay. This time we're gonna let you groove a little bit more. Don't go to the 2-beat. When I go like that, go to 2-beat, and then and then I'm gonna throw you to a half note feel too. Okay. Okay. And then we'll talk about your quarter notes a little bit. I know we only played the first 4 bars, but you get the point. And you're all musicians. Here we go. We're good this time. No lead in. We start right on 1. Okay? And they know I count like a choreographer. So 6, 7, 8. Whatever you want. Again. 6, 7, 8. See again. Quality of my fingers told them what to do. The way that I went like this in their face and the way I went like this. All of a sudden the dynamics was totally different. Never even talked about it. You are the window of them. You're a mirror. You're a mirror of what you want to do. Sorry, Joyce is like, can I get past bar 4?
No.
Here we go. No, you're so cute. I love you, dear. Okay, so again, right on 2, just play a little bit. Here we go. I'll talk you through this. 2, 3, 4. it tighter, now all of a sudden he's going, doom, 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 doom. They know what that is. And you can say, if you're playing a jazz tune, say, play that into last week. They'll understand what that is. They know that a fat quarter note is a fat quarter note. Like boom, boom, boom. You want them to fatten them up if you're doing some jazz thing. If you tell them to walk it, they'll go doom, 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 doom. And if you did straight quarter notes, I'd go, walk it with a little fun, walk it with a little fun. So he'd be going doom, 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 doom. Right, and then and again, would you have known that at 16?
I didn't play music at 16.
Oh, okay, all right.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if it's a jazz band bass player,
Yeah.
If they're at a program, they would probably understand these things. So, what your challenge is if you don't feel as like, oh, I don't know what you're saying, it's just you listen, you just use your ears. You just go, something's not right, and then ask the player. They're like, well, this kind of groove doesn't feel like I know, and again, they'll say, well, I kind of know the original. I mean, I can't tell you how many bass parts I wrote for my bass player, and they're like, would you like the real one? Absolutely. Give it to me. Because they've been playing in their round, and they know the real walk. And if it's too busy, then I'll tell them, yeah, that was a little too busy. But again, respect, trust, respect, trust, respect, and then you can just get so much more out of it. Okay, good. We're gonna play a little bit more killing down, so we'll play with the guitar. So let's go back, and then we might go into that where there's that funny bar that last that night bar. Here we go. I'm trying to think. Let's do give you a full measure of fill.
Okay.
A full measure fill, full 4. Here we go. 2, 3, and. Kind of response. Another thing, technique again as you're going along is to give silence. Boom, I didn't know. Boom, 2 1. Not be afraid to put silence into it. That's again is the judging standpoint over there. You really love some of those surprises and things like that. And this is what, at least I found with working with my band, makes it so fun for them. That they feel like we're creating right up to the end. And that they're such an integral part of it, and I'm showing, oh, I got this choreography, and it's looking like this, like when we change the texture, just of what he did with the broken chords, then it gives you that, and then I would have, then Joyce would have gone to that, maybe the whole notes or some rolled things, because we were doing something a little more light effect, or anything like that, about working it together, okay? Good, same thing I did at Illinois. Number one thing you'd like to tell a choral director, or an idea of what you'd like to tell them if you're working in a show band?
Yeah, I mean, I like what you said, just trust the musicians, give them, at least hear them out and try and listen to what they're doing, and that's, even if, younger kids, that's nice.
Uh-huh.
That'll make them respect you more, I think.
Okay, great. Anything else, Drew?
You already have mine.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I mean, trust is huge, and really spending a lot of time with them, too, and getting to know them personally, that will build the trust even more, and the kids will be able to see it and respond to it positively that way. So.
Yeah, because at this age, you've all played for jerks, I'm sure, and you've all played for people that it's really fun for,
Yeah.
right? Absolutely. Just like we've sung for conductors that were, and you want to be that good guy, because that's whenever everybody gets excited and create the project. Any questions you have for them, for the players? Again, we talked before about giving more of a sketch to the drummer,
Sure.
like here's 4 bars intro, and then I want this kind of feel on bar 8, and this is a dance break, if we're going into stop time, just rather than have to pretend like you could watch those bars go long. Yeah, and as I said, he just has chord changes. So unless I needed something specific, I just like giving them the guitar player changes and letting them voice it. Sometimes you'll say I'd like it voiced a little bit differently, just like you would anything else. Not be afraid, just you're talking to musicians. just not being afraid. Yes?
Since a lot of our tunes and things are either on